Admiral Kethvar of the Dominion fleet gazed upon the blue marble suspended in the void. Its surface swirled with white clouds and vast oceans. For 3 rotations, their sensors had swept this system, cataloging every electromagnetic signature, every radio wave, every quantum fluctuation. The third planet remained stubbornly quiet. "Confirmed, Admiral," reported Communications Officer Yultana, her crystalline fingers dancing across the neural interface. "No subspace communications, no quantum entanglement networks, no dimensional fold signatures. The planet appears to be in a pre-contact state." Kethvar's mandibles clicked in satisfaction. Another primitive world to add to the Dominion's ever-expanding territory. The pattern was always the same. Monitor from a distance, confirm the species' technological limitations, then announce their arrival with overwhelming force. Surrender was typically immediate once the natives witnessed the fleet's capability to glass their world from orbit. "Tactical assessment?" he inquired. Lieutenant Commander Zexthol's report came swift and precise. Primitive chemical rockets, basic satellite networks, and rudimentary nuclear weapons. No energy shields, no faster-than-light capability. Estimated. Resistance duration, 6 standard time units maximum. The Admiral's second-in-command, Captain Mordak, studied the holographic display showing the planet's population centers. "Curious. The electromagnetic signatures suggest they've recently developed global communication networks, yet they've made no attempt to reach beyond their solar system. Most species at this development stage have at least launched crude interstellar probes. Perhaps they lack curiosity," Kethvar mused. "Or ambition. It matters little. Prepare the intimidation protocols." The Dominion fleet, 300 vessels strong, dropped out of stealth mode simultaneously. Their ships materialized in Earth's sky like metallic thunderclouds, casting shadows across entire continents. Each vessel was a kilometer in length, bristling with weapons that could reduce mountains to ash. On Earth's surface, telescopes swiveled skyward. Military installations went to high alert. News broadcasts interrupted regular programming. The humans had finally met their cosmic neighbors, and the introduction would be brief. Kethvar activated the Universal Translation Matrix and broadcast on all frequencies. "Inhabitants of the third planet, you have been selected for incorporation into the Greater Dominion. Surrender your governments, disarm your militaries, and submit to our authority. You have 1 rotation of your planet to comply. Resistance will result in the complete sterilization of your world." The response came faster than anyone expected, not through radio waves or primitive satellites, but as a deep, thrumming rhythm that seemed to emanate from the planet itself. At first, the Dominion officers dismissed it as seismic activity. Perhaps the humans were panicking, causing widespread chaos. Then the rhythm organized itself. Boom, 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 boom. Captain Mordak's sensory organs twitched. "Admiral, we're detecting synchronized acoustic vibrations across all population centers. It's coordinated." The sound grew stronger, resonating through subspace itself. Across Earth's surface, 7 billion humans had begun drumming. Not with instruments, though those joined the cacophony, but with anything that could produce a beat. Hands on tables, sticks on metal, feet on ground. From the sprawling cities of Asia to the villages of Africa, from the urban centers of America to the remote settlements of Australia, humanity drummed as one. Kethvar felt something he hadn't experienced in decades: uncertainty. What is the tactical significance of this noise? Before anyone could respond, the drumming shifted. The simple pattern evolved into something complex, layered, primal. It spoke of countless generations who had marched to war, of species that had clawed their way from caves to stars not through compliance, but through defiance. Lieutenant Commander Zexthol's voice carried a tremor of confusion. "Admiral, I'm detecting quantum resonance in the acoustic patterns. Somehow their synchronized drumming is creating subspace harmonics. It's impossible with their technology level." The drumming grew louder, and with it came something else. Voices. 7 billion humans singing war songs in 1,000 languages, their voices blending into a single thunderous declaration that needed no translation. On the bridge of the flagship, instruments began to vibrate. Warning lights flickered as the harmonics interfered with their systems. Other ships in the fleet reported similar anomalies. "Sir," Yultana reported, her voice barely audible over the cosmic drumbeat, "we're receiving a transmission. It's coming from their planetary leaders." The main display activated, showing a collection of humans in what appeared to be their command centers. One stepped forward, an elderly female, with steel-gray hair and eyes that held the weight of history. "We are humanity," she said simply. "We've been waiting for someone like you for a very long time. You came here expecting to find sheep. Instead, you found wolves who've learned to make music." The drumming reached a crescendo that shook the very fabric of space around Earth. Ships throughout the Dominion fleet experienced system failures as the quantum resonance overloaded their networks. Admiral Kethavar watched in growing alarm as his readings showed something that defied every principle of galactic civilization. A pre-contact species generating effects that their technology couldn't possibly produce. The human continued. "You want to know why we never sent probes to the stars? Because we were busy preparing for the day the stars came to us. Every war we've fought, every song we've sung, every beat we've drummed, it was all rehearsal for this moment." The sound began to focus, to concentrate, as if 7 billion voices were converging on a single point. Space itself seemed to compress around Earth. "We are the children of a world that tried to kill us every day for millions of years," the poor human declared. "We made music in the face of extinction. We learned to dance with death itself, and you think you can make us kneel?" The drumming stopped. In the sudden silence, Admiral Kethvar realized that Earth hadn't been silent at all. It had been listening, learning, waiting, and now it was ready to teach the galaxy a new song. The first Dominion ship began to retreat. Then another. Within minutes, the entire fleet was accelerating away from Earth, carrying with them a story that would spread across the galaxy like wildfire. Humanity had announced itself to the cosmos, not with technology or weapons, but with the one thing they had perfected through millennia of struggle: the absolute refusal to be conquered. The war drums of Earth had shaken the stars, and the universe would never sound the same again.